You don't need a fancy degree. You don't need to speak perfect English. And no, you definitely don't need to wait for someone to give you permission. Because if you're living in India right now, you're sitting on one of the biggest opportunities this country has ever seen. Right now, with just your phone and internet connection, you can start earning money. Real money. From your home, your college dorm, or a chai shop with Wi-Fi. See, this isn't some motivational fluff. This is about real skills. Real platforms. Real side hustles that Indians, just like you, are using to create freedom. To earn in rupees, or even dollars. To stop depending on just one job or one shot at a government exam. And here's the best part. You don't have to be rich, or connected, or even experienced. All you need is one decision, to stop scrolling and start building. In today's episode, we're diving deep into side hustles that actually work in India in 2025. Not theory, not dreams, but real opportunities that people are using right now, so you can too. So grab your headphones, make yourself a cup of chai, and let's get started. Let's talk about the real India, not the one on posters, the one you and I live in. In today's India, millions of young people are graduating every year. They've worked hard, passed exams, followed the rules, and still, they're stuck. Stuck in long job queues, stuck in unpaid internships, stuck in a system where effort doesn't always equal outcome. You know it. I know it. We've all seen it. And let's not sugarcoat it. Getting a stable, high-paying job is tough, even for the educated. Even for the talented. And even when you land that job, chances are you're earning just enough to cover your rent, data plan, and a few weekend outings. Savings? That's a luxury. Meanwhile, prices are going up. Rent, food, electricity, everything. But salaries? They're moving like snails. And this is exactly why side hustles aren't a trend anymore. They're a necessity. Because the old model of study hard, get a job, retire safe, doesn't work for most people anymore. Not in this economy, not in this country, not in 2025. But here's the upside. The internet flipped the rules. Completely. Now, you don't need connections to start earning. You don't need to move to Bangalore or Delhi. You don't even need to wait for someone to hire you. If you have skills, or even the willingness to learn them, you can start earning on your own terms. From your phone, from your laptop, from a 4G hotspot in a village or a metro train. Let me give you an example. There's a 20-year-old from Patna who learned graphic design from YouTube, started making thumbnails for small YouTubers in the US, and now makes 45,000 rupees a month. No degree, no English fluency, just skills and consistency. Or a college student in Kochi who tutors kids in spoken English through Zoom, charging in dollars, using platforms like Preply. Side income? Over 25,000 rupees a month, working part-time. And it's not just about big numbers. Even earning 5,000 rupees a month from a side hustle can pay your internet bill, buy you a new mic, or fund your next online course. That's independence. That's leverage. And more than anything, it's proof that you don't have to wait. Not for your degree, not for a real job, not for someone to say, you're ready. Because here's the truth. In India right now, the people who win are not always the most educated. They're the ones who know how to adapt, who know how to take action, who understand that the world doesn't owe them anything, and they don't need anyone's permission to start. So if you're listening to this and thinking, I don't know where to begin, good. That means you're in the right place. Because the next few parts of this episode will walk you through the actual side hustles that are working right now, in India, in 2025. And by the end of it, you'll have more than motivation. You'll have direction. Let's get into it. For the longest time, the dream was simple. Study hard, get into a good college, find a stable job, stay safe. And in the India of our parents' generation, that made sense. There was honor in predictability. There was comfort in structure. A government job, that was gold. A corporate salary with benefits, you'd made it. But something changed. The world moved faster than our systems. Technology outpaced tradition. And suddenly, the safe path didn't feel so safe anymore. Now, that government job you spent years preparing for might take another 5 years to even materialize, if at all. That private sector job with long hours and modest pay, it barely covers your basic costs. And for many, it's not about laziness, it's about math. The numbers simply don't add up anymore. But here's the good news. A quiet mindset revolution is underway. And it's not happening in boardrooms or classrooms. It's happening on laptops, smartphones, and YouTube channels. Young Indians are waking up to a new idea. Smart money beats safe money. And owning your time is more valuable than owning a title. Instead of waiting for a big paycheck every month, people are asking, what if I could make small amounts every day from skills I actually enjoy? What if I didn't just work for money, but built something that works for me? That's the new mindset. And it's powerful because today, smart money comes from flexibility. From using leverage, your skills, your voice, your ideas, to create income that isn't tied to a boss or a location, or even one language. It means thinking differently, not what job will pay me the most, but what skill can I turn into income on my terms. It means shifting from fear to experimentation, from is this safe to can this grow? And most importantly, it means letting go of permission. Permission from parents, from teachers, from society. Because no one's going to tell you, now's the time to start your own YouTube channel. Now's the time to learn how to freelance. Now's the time to try, fail, and try again. That has to come from you. And here's the beautiful irony. The very risks your parents warned you about, they're becoming the most stable choices of all. Why? Because when you build income on your own terms, online, skill-based, platform-proof, you're not at the mercy of layoffs, office politics, or economic downturns. You become anti-fragile. You become your own asset. That's what this generation is starting to understand. And if you're listening to this, chances are, you do too. So if you've been holding back because it's not traditional or not secure enough, remember this. In 2025, the biggest risk is staying still. The smart move is starting small, learning fast, and building your own value. And in the next part, we'll dive into 5 specific side hustles that are actually working right now in India, with platforms, tools, and real-world examples you can use today. Let's go. Right, let's get into the good stuff, because now it's time to talk about the real opportunities. The side hustles that are actually working in India right now, not in theory, not someday, but in real 2025. And no, this isn't about starting a startup with 10 lakh rupees or launching the next Flipkart. This is about low-cost, high-leverage, skill-based hustles, things you can start with what you already have, a smartphone, an internet connection, and a bit of focus. Let's break down 5 of the most promising side hustles in India today. 1. Freelancing, design, content, programming. Freelancing in India has exploded, and it's not slowing down. Platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, and even LinkedIn are full of global clients looking for skills. Skills like graphic design, video editing, web development, blog writing, UI/UX, even voiceovers or subtitle creation. If you know a little English and have a portfolio, or are willing to build one for free at first, you can earn from clients in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. And the best part? You charge in dollars, but spend in rupees? That's leverage. You don't need a college degree. You just need proof of skill. Start with one client, deliver well, ask for a review. Then scale. And with free tools like Canva, CapCut, ChatGPT, Notion, and Figma, even beginners can start offering simple services from day one. 2. YouTube and regional content creation. Forget trying to be the next big vlogger. In India, regional content is where the gold is. Channels in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali are seeing massive growth, especially in categories like personal finance, gaming, tech explainers, comedy and storytelling, motivation and career tips, even a simple educational channel that helps students prep for exams or teaches spoken English can rack up thousands of views per video. And once you're monetized, that's recurring income. YouTube is a slow burn, but with consistency, smart titles, and a good mic, it can become a serious side hustle, especially when you add affiliate links, sponsorships, or even your own mini digital products. Third, online tutoring, English, coding, maths. Education in India is a giant market, and now it's gone digital. If you're good at something, teach it. Even basic subjects like school math, spoken English, or beginner coding are in demand. Platforms like Preply, Cambly, Urban Pro, Vedantu, or even Zoom and Telegram can be used to host live sessions or one-on-one tutoring. Many students in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are looking for accessible, relatable teachers, and guess what? That could be you. Start by offering free demo classes to friends or neighbors. Build trust. Word will spread. You can charge 300 to 1,000 rupees per hour depending on subject and skill. Not only is it good income, it also builds your communication, confidence, and credibility. Fourth, affiliate marketing for Indian platforms. This one's underrated. You don't need to sell your own product. You just need to recommend other people's products and get a cut when someone buys through your link. In India, affiliate programs are growing. Try Amazon India Affiliate Program, Flipkart, Agio, online education platforms like Unacademy, Skillshare, or Coursera, even food delivery or finance apps that pay per sign-up. Post your affiliate links on Instagram, YouTube descriptions, WhatsApp groups, or Telegram channels. Pro tip: create niche content like best budget smartphones under 10,000 rupees or top 5 courses for digital marketing beginners. Then drop your link. Simple, honest recommendations convert best. 5. Selling digital products, templates, mini courses, presets. This is the smartest passive income model right now. Instead of trading time for money, create something once and sell it again and again. Digital products can be Notion templates, Instagram carousel templates in Canva, simple Excel trackers, mini ebooks or guides, photo video presets, 5-day mini courses on something you know well. Platforms like Gumroad, StanStore, Payhip, or even Google Drive plus UP, I can get you started. What sells? Anything that saves people time, money, or energy. And you don't need a massive audience, just the right offer for a small group. Start by solving one small problem. Package it, sell it, repeat. Each of these side hustles is low risk and scalable. You don't have to master them all, just pick one that fits your interests and resources and start testing. In the next part, I'll walk you through how to get started even if you're broke, busy, or totally new to all of this. Because having a side hustle isn't just for the privileged anymore, it's for the resourceful. Let's keep going. Pork. All right, so maybe you're listening to this and thinking, okay, that all sounds great, but I have no money, no special skills, and barely any time. Where do I even start? Fair question. Let's get real about it. Because most people never start a side hustle for one simple reason. They think they're not ready, not skilled enough, not connected enough, not confident enough. But here's the truth. No one feels ready in the beginning. Everyone starts from zero. The difference is some people stay there and some people take one uncomfortable first step. So let me break it down for you into something actually doable. The 3-hour rule. You don't need 8 hours a day. You don't even need weekends. You just need 3 focused hours a week to start. That's it. 1 hour on Monday, 1 hour on Wednesday, 1 on Saturday. Use those hours to do only 3 things. Learn 1 skill, not 5, not everything. 1. Start with free resources on YouTube. Try channels like Learn with Google, Simply Learn, or Code with Harry. Practice that skill. Create free samples, mock projects, your first design, blog post, logo, or landing page. Don't worry about perfect. Worry about done. Put yourself out there. Post your work on Instagram. Make a Fiverr gig. Join a Telegram freelance group. Ask friends if they know someone who needs help. Just make yourself visible. That's all you need in the beginning. 3 hours and some courage. Use free tools that make you look pro. You don't need expensive software. Today, you can look professional with tools that cost nothing. Design, Canva, Figma, both have free plans. Video editing, CapCut, VN Editor, writing and scripts, ChatGPT. Grammarly. Portfolio, Notion, Google Drive, Card.co. Payment and delivery, Google Forms plus UPI/Paytm. You don't need to build a company. You just need to offer value in a way people can see. Focus on earning 1,000 rupees first. Don't worry about earning 1 lakh rupees a month, not yet. Your first goal, earn 1,000 rupees. That's it. Enough to buy your next course, a mic, or invest back into your tools. It's not about the money, it's about the belief. Because once you earn that first 1,000 rupees online, something inside you changes. You stop doubting. You start building. And from there, you go to 5,000 rupees, then 10,000 rupees, then more. Don't overthink it. So many people spend months researching, planning, overthinking, and still do nothing. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a starting point. Pick one skill, find one platform, create one simple offer, and then repeat. You will suck at first. Everyone does. But that's not failure. That's version 1.0. So if you're broke, good. That means you're hungry. If you're busy, perfect. That means you value your time. If you're clueless, even better, because now you can start with no bad habits. The only thing that matters is that you start. And the best time? Not next month, not after exams. Now, in the next part, we'll talk about the common traps that kill side hustles and how to avoid them before they waste your time and energy. Let's keep going. Now, before you jump in and start your first side hustle, let's slow down for a second. Because here's what most people don't tell you. Starting is easy, but staying consistent, that's the hard part. And if you don't watch out, there are a few traps that can kill your motivation before you even start seeing results. Let's go through them one by one, so you don't waste your time making the same mistakes that thousands of others already have. Trap number 1, chasing every trend. One day it's dropshipping, next day it's crypto, then it's affiliate marketing, then podcasting, then coaching, then AI tools. And before you know it, you've started 6 things and finished none. Focus is your secret weapon. Pick one hustle. Stick with it for 60 days. Give it your full attention. Trends come and go, but skills compound. Trap number 2, expecting instant results. Let me say this clearly, side hustles take time. You're not going to make 50,000 rupees in your first week, or even your first month. But if you stay consistent for 3 to 6 months, you'll be way ahead of the people who gave up after 1 week of 0 likes. Think long game, not lottery. Trap number 3, comparing yourself to everyone online. This one hurts the most. You'll see people on YouTube saying they made 1 lakh rupees in 7 days. Someone else on Instagram is posting screenshots of their passive income. But you don't see the 3 years of work behind that post. You don't see the failed attempts, the sleepless nights, the trial and error. Comparison is poison, especially when you're just getting started. Measure your growth against your own past, not someone else's highlight reel. Trap number 4, doing everything alone. You don't have to hustle in isolation. In fact, you shouldn't. Join Telegram groups, Discords, online communities. Ask questions, share progress, make internet friends who are on the same path. Accountability and support can 10 times your consistency. Even better, share what you're learning on social media. People will start associating you with that skill, and that leads to clients, collaborations, and more confidence. Trap number 5, starting fast and quitting faster. You'll feel super motivated in the beginning. You'll binge tutorials, make a logo, build a profile, post a reel. And then, in week 2, nothing happens. And that's when most people quit. But if you expect the dip, it won't scare you, because that's where most of the real growth happens, in the quiet, unexciting middle. If you can survive that, you're already in the top 10%. So here's the deal. Side hustles can absolutely change your life, but only if you treat them like long-term habits, not weekend experiments. Don't chase, don't rush, don't compare, just build. Slowly, steadily, authentically. And if you're still here, listening, you're clearly not like everyone else. You're in this to actually build something. And in the final part of this episode, I'll share the simple mindset shift that will help you go from surviving to scaling, starting with just your first 1,000 rupees. Let's wrap it up strong. Here's the mindset that changes everything. Don't start with the goal of becoming rich. Start with the goal of earning 1,000 rupees. Yes, just 1,000 rupees. Because if you can earn 1,000 rupees once, that means you've created value. It means you've learned a skill, offered it, and got paid for it. And that tiny moment, that transaction, is the shift. Suddenly, it's not just theory, it's real. You go from hoping to knowing, from I want to I just did. That's why I call it the 1,000 rupee rule. Your only goal in the beginning? Prove it to yourself. Don't build a 3-year plan. Don't worry about scaling. Just figure out, what can I do this month to earn my first 1,000 rupees online? It could be designing a logo for a local business, editing reels for someone's Instagram, writing a blog for a startup founder, teaching one student on Zoom, selling a 99 rupee Notion template 10 times. It doesn't matter how fancy it looks. It matters that you get paid. And once you do, then it's time to ask, how do I do this again, but better? That's where growth begins. You increase your rates, you specialize, you get faster, better, more confident, and soon that 1,000 rupees becomes 10,000 rupees, then 50,000 rupees, then more. But if you skip this step, if you aim too high, too fast, you'll burn out. You'll feel like you're failing just because you didn't become a millionaire in 30 days. So start small, start now, start without pressure. Let your 1,000 rupees be the foundation of something bigger. Because the people who win in 2025, they're not the ones who had the most followers, the most capital, or the best branding. They're the ones who started with what they had and didn't stop. If you're in India right now, you are sitting on one of the biggest moments in economic history. You have 4G in your pocket. You have global platforms at your fingertips. You can earn in rupees, dollars, euros without leaving your room. And most importantly, you have time. You have hunger. You have access. So don't wait for a job. Don't wait for someone to hand you a future. Build it. One hustle, one skill, 1 hour at a time. And one day you'll look back and say, I'm so glad I started when I did.
Thank you for listening. If this episode resonated with you, the best way to support the podcast is to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Every bit of support helps us keep creating content that actually matters. See you in the next one.